Have you ever looked around and wondered why some people seem to just thrive as they get older, full of energy and spark, while others, well, they seem to fade much too soon? It's a question many of us quietly ponder, especially as we navigate our own golden years. It's a painful reality that many of us face, watching friends or loved ones struggle with health issues, losing their independence, or feeling a creeping sense of isolation. The truth is, it doesn't have to be this way for everyone. There's a quiet secret, a set of habits often overlooked, that can make all the difference between simply existing and truly flourishing well into your 90s and beyond. In this video, we're going to uncover 6 powerful, yet surprisingly simple, habits that don't just add years to your life, but add life to your years. These aren't about drastic changes or expensive treatments. They're about subtle shifts that reveal a path to a vibrant, long life, full of joy and vitality. Stick with me until the very end, because I'm going to share something that might just surprise you and completely change how you view your future, giving you a powerful tool to shape the rich, long life you truly deserve. Let's dive straight into the first habit, which is often misunderstood as simply getting enough steps in. I'm talking about something much more profound: mindful movement. We've all heard that exercise is good for us, but for those of us over 60, it's not just about burning calories or building big muscles. It's about keeping our bodies resilient, agile, and ready for whatever life throws our way. It's about preserving our independence, our balance, and our ability to enjoy everyday pleasures, like playing with grandchildren, tending to a garden, or simply walking around the block without fear of falling. Think about it. How often do you hear of someone falling and breaking a hip, and how life-altering that can be? A large part of preventing such devastating events lies in consistent, mindful movement. This isn't about running marathons or lifting heavy weights at the gym, unless that's something you truly enjoy and are capable of. It's about incorporating a variety of movements into your daily life that nurture your joints, strengthen your core, and improve your balance. Imagine the fluid grace of someone who moves easily, without stiffness or pain. That's the goal. This means embracing activities that you genuinely enjoy, making movement a pleasure, not a chore. Maybe it's dancing to your favorite music in the living room, stretching gently while watching TV, or even joining a Tai Chi class that focuses on slow, controlled movements and breathing. Gardening, for instance, offers a fantastic blend of stretching, light lifting, and balance work, all while you're creating beauty and connecting with nature. The key is consistency and variety. Don't just walk. Add some gentle strength exercises using resistance bands, or even just your own body weight. Practice standing on one leg for a few seconds while holding onto a counter to improve your balance. Little actions, done consistently, add up to enormous benefits. Remember, our bodies were designed to move, and ignoring that fundamental need leads to stiffness, weakness, and a higher risk of injuries. Now, flowing seamlessly from how we move, let's talk about what we put into our bodies. The second vital habit for a long, vibrant life is embracing a nutrient-rich diet. This isn't about restrictive diets or counting every single calorie. It's about making smart, delicious choices that fuel your body and brain, reduce inflammation, and support healthy aging from the inside out. For many of us, as we've gotten older, our appetites might have changed, or perhaps we've gotten into habits of eating convenient, processed foods. But these convenience foods, often high in sugar, unhealthy fats, and artificial ingredients, are like putting low-grade fuel into a finely tuned engine. Over time, that engine starts to sputter. A nutrient-rich diet means prioritizing whole, unprocessed foods. Think vibrant fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats. Imagine your plate as a colorful canvas. Are you seeing a rainbow of colors from different vegetables and fruits? Each color often signifies different vitamins and antioxidants that your body craves. For instance, berries are packed with antioxidants that protect your cells, while leafy greens like spinach and kale are bursting with vitamins K and C, crucial for bone health and immunity. Don't forget about gut health. A healthy gut is crucial for nutrient absorption, immune function, and even mood. Incorporate fermented foods like yogurt with live cultures or kimchi if you enjoy it, and plenty of fiber from whole grains, legumes, and those wonderful fruits and vegetables. Hydration is another often overlooked aspect of a nutrient-rich diet. As we age, our sense of thirst can diminish, making it easy to become mildly dehydrated without even realizing it. But water is essential for every bodily function, from lubricating joints to carrying nutrients and flushing out toxins. Make it a habit to sip water throughout the day. Keep a water bottle handy. Maybe add a slice of lemon or cucumber to make it more appealing. It's not just about what you eat, but also how you eat. Savor your meals. Eat slowly and truly taste your food. When you eat mindfully, you tend to make better choices and enjoy the experience more. Think about how your body feels after a light, healthy meal versus a heavy, processed one. The difference in energy and alertness is palpable. By consistently making these small, intentional choices about movement and nutrition, you're not just building a healthier body, you're laying a foundation for decades of energetic, fulfilling living. Now that we've discussed mindful movement and a nutrient-rich diet, let's move on to the profoundly important role our connections with others play in longevity. Moving into our third crucial habit, one that perhaps doesn't immediately spring to mind when we think of longevity, but is incredibly powerful, fostering strong social connections. As humans, we are wired for connection. We thrive in communities, with people who care for us and whom we care about. Unfortunately, as we age, life can sometimes lead to increasing isolation. Friends might move away, family might be far, or we might lose loved ones. This feeling of loneliness isn't just emotionally painful. It's a significant health risk, often compared to smoking or obesity in terms of its impact on our well-being. Imagine someone who is vibrant and engaged, always chatting with neighbors, meeting friends for coffee, or involved in a local club. Their eyes sparkle, their stories flow, and they seem to have an inner light. This isn't just personality. It's often a direct result of strong social bonds. Cultivating these connections means actively nurturing relationships. It's about reaching out, even when it feels a little uncomfortable at first. Call an old friend you haven't spoken to in a while. Invite a neighbor over for tea. Join a book club, a walking group, a volunteer organization, or a senior center activity. These aren't just ways to pass the time. They are vital arteries for emotional support, intellectual stimulation, and a sense of belonging. Sharing laughter, stories, and even challenges with others can significantly reduce stress, improve your mood, and even boost your immune system. When you feel connected, you have a support system that can help you through tough times. And you also have opportunities to give back, which brings its own unique sense of purpose and joy. It's a two-way street. The more you invest in your relationships, the richer and more fulfilling they become. Next, let's explore a habit that keeps our minds as youthful and agile as our bodies. Lifelong learning and cognitive engagement. Our brains, much like our muscles, need to be exercised to stay strong and prevent atrophy. If you don't use it, you lose it. Right. Many of us spent decades learning, working, and problem solving. But as we retire, the mental demands can sometimes decrease. However, curiosity doesn't have an expiration date. Think about someone who is sharp, witty, and always seems to have a new interest or a fascinating fact to share. They are often active learners, constantly feeding their minds. This isn't just about preventing memory loss. It's about maintaining mental agility, problem-solving skills, and a vibrant, curious outlook on life. There are countless ways to keep your brain buzzing. You could learn a new language, even just a few phrases a day. Try your hand at a musical instrument. Dive into a new hobby that requires concentration and skill, like knitting, painting, or woodworking. Puzzles, whether jigsaw, crossword, or Sudoku, are excellent for challenging your cognitive abilities. Read books on new subjects, watch documentaries, or take an online course through a local community center or university extension. The key is novelty and challenge. Doing the same crossword puzzle every day might be comforting, but truly engaging your brain means stepping outside your comfort zone and tackling something new. Embrace the beginner's mind. It keeps you humble, open, and perpetually growing. Each new skill you acquire, each new piece of knowledge you absorb, creates new neural pathways in your brain, essentially building a stronger, more resilient mind. Finally, we come to our fifth essential habit, one that is often sacrificed in our busy lives, yet holds immense power for rejuvenation: quality sleep. For many people, sleep becomes more elusive as they age. We might find ourselves waking up more frequently, struggling to fall asleep, or feeling less refreshed in the morning. However, viewing sleep as a luxury rather than a necessity is a critical mistake, especially as we get older. Sleep isn't just about resting. It's when our bodies and brains do their most important repair work. It's when memories are consolidated, cells regenerate, hormones are balanced, and our immune systems are strengthened. Imagine waking up feeling truly rested, with a clear mind and a sense of energy for the day ahead. That's the power of good sleep. Prioritizing quality sleep involves creating a consistent routine and a sleep-friendly environment. Try to go to bed and wake up at roughly the same time each day, even on weekends. Make your bedroom a sanctuary: dark, quiet, and cool. Avoid screens, like phones or tablets, for at least an hour before bed, as the blue light can disrupt your natural sleep rhythms. Limit caffeine and heavy meals in the evening. If you find yourself struggling, consider gentle relaxation techniques like deep breathing, warm baths, or reading a physical book before bed. Even a short afternoon nap, if it doesn't interfere with your nighttime sleep, can be wonderfully restorative. Don't dismiss sleep as something you can just get by without. It's fundamental to your physical and mental health, and consistently getting restful sleep is a significant predictor of overall well-being and a long, vibrant life. Next, we'll dive into a habit that ties all of these together, giving them purpose and resilience: how we manage stress and find meaning in our days. Now, let's talk about the sixth and arguably most encompassing habit, one that influences all the others and is crucial for navigating life's inevitable ups and downs with grace and resilience: effective stress management and a strong sense of purpose. Life, as we all know, can throw curveballs at any age, but as we get older, we might face unique stressors, health challenges, the loss of loved ones, financial concerns, or even adjusting to a new rhythm of life after retirement. While we can't eliminate stress entirely, how we respond to it makes all the difference. Chronic stress, the kind that lingers and gnaws at you, is incredibly damaging to our bodies. It raises cortisol levels, which can lead to inflammation, weakened immunity, and even accelerate aging at a cellular level. Imagine someone who seems perpetually worried or burdened. Their body language, their energy, often reflects that inner turmoil. Conversely, think of someone who, despite facing challenges, maintains a calm demeanor, a positive outlook, and a deep sense of inner peace. This isn't luck. It's often the result of conscious stress management. Learning to manage stress effectively means having a toolkit of techniques you can draw upon. Simple practices like deep breathing exercises can calm your nervous system almost instantly. Spending time in nature, whether it's a walk in a park or simply sitting in your garden, has been scientifically proven to reduce stress hormones. Hobbies that engage your mind and hands, like painting, knitting, or woodworking, can be incredibly meditative. Practicing gratitude, even for small things, shifts your perspective from what's wrong to what's right in your life. Regular mindfulness or meditation, even for just a few minutes a day, can train your brain to respond to stressors more calmly. The goal isn't to be stress-free, which is unrealistic, but to develop strategies that allow you to process and release stress before it takes a toll on your health. Hand in hand with stress management is cultivating a powerful sense of purpose. As we age, the roles that defined us, our careers, raising a family, might change. This transition can sometimes leave us feeling adrift, wondering what our next chapter holds. But having a strong purpose, a reason to get up in the morning, is a profound predictor of longevity and happiness. It gives meaning to our days, fuels our motivation, and connects us to something larger than ourselves. Think of someone who, well into their 80s or 90s, is still teaching, volunteering, or dedicating themselves to a cause they believe in. They often exude a vitality that belies their years. Their purpose isn't just for others, it's deeply enriching for themselves. Finding your purpose doesn't mean you have to start a global charity. It can be as simple as mentoring a younger person, volunteering at a local library or animal shelter, pursuing a long-held passion, joining a community group, or even dedicating yourself to mastering a new skill like baking or photography. It's about finding activities that ignite your spirit, make you feel useful, and give you a reason to engage with the world. When you have a sense of purpose, you have a natural buffer against stress and a powerful drive to keep learning, connecting, and moving. And here's the surprise I promised you at the beginning. Something that truly brings all these habits together and reveals their incredible power. It's not a single magic pill or a secret exercise routine. The profound truth is that these 6 habits, mindful movement, a nutrient-rich diet, strong social connections, lifelong learning, quality sleep, and effective stress management coupled with purpose, aren't isolated practices. They are deeply interconnected pillars of a holistic, intentional approach to living. The real surprise is how much power you hold over your own longevity and quality of life. More than you might realize. We often look outside ourselves for solutions, for medical breakthroughs or quick fixes. But the true path to a vibrant, long life lies within the consistent, gentle cultivation of these fundamental aspects of human well-being. When you move your body mindfully, you're often improving your mood and sleep. When you eat well, you have more energy to connect with others and pursue your purpose. When you manage stress, you sleep better and think more clearly. Each habit strengthens the others, creating a powerful, self-reinforcing cycle of health and happiness. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. One small, consistent step at a time. It's about building a lifestyle that supports your deepest desire to live fully, vibrantly, and with purpose for many, many years to come. These habits are your blueprint for not just reaching 90, but truly living past it with zest, clarity, and joy. So, reflect for a moment. Which of these habits are you already embracing and truly benefiting from? And which one are you most excited to gently introduce or strengthen in your life? Starting today, I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could be exactly what someone else needs to hear to start their own journey towards a longer, more vibrant life. If this video resonated with you, if it gave you some inspiration or a fresh perspective, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people who could benefit from this message. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more helpful content designed to help you live your best life at every age. Remember, your journey to a vibrant future is in your hands, and every small, intentional choice makes a monumental difference. Keep nurturing these habits, keep embracing life, and keep shining brightly. Live your best life at every age.